So the first fear you have is losing sovereignty. National monetary policy will be subordinated to European decisions. We will lose control over our destiny. And that's understandable, particularly given the long history that you have and the attachment to your currency. But I would contend that joining the euro is not a loss of sovereignty, it's a gain. For decades now, Bulgaria has been operating under a currency board. And in practice, that has meant what? Importing into Bulgaria the monetary policy of larger economies, but without a seat at the table. That will now change. As of January 1st, I will have the pleasure of welcoming, with great fanfare and trumpeting, I hope, our new member, a governor from Bulgaria, Dmitry Radev, who will sit at the table with exactly the same voice, the same vote, and the same standing as any of the other 20 governors around the table. The second worry that you will have is that it will lead to price increases. People in the trade, in the retail business, in the cafes, in the bistro, at the hairdresser will take advantage of that moment to increase prices. This is not ill-founded fears, because we have seen it happen. But because we have seen it happen, your government knows that something needs to be done to address those concerns. Typically, you have an increase because of the rounding up. You know, it's easier to round up than to round down. You typically have a rounding up of 0.2 to 0.4. Even at the height of inflation, Croatia, for instance, observed an increase of 0.4 because of the rounding up and the very high inflation environment. But that happens once, and then it's absorbed and it goes away. The cost of foregoing an independent monetary policy are minimal, while the gains are substantial. Smoother trade, lower financing cost, and more stable prices. These advantages can be particularly significant for the SMEs as they try to expand within a larger market. But gains are not automatic. With a transparent changeover and sustained reform momentum, you can turn convergence into lasting competitiveness that translates into higher living standard for all Bulgarians.